Hello and welcome. I am Raziel and it is Heresy Thursday. So what has Games Workshop regaled us with today? What should we be excited about? What should we not be critical about? What should we be positive about? I shall be positive in this video and I'm positive this sucks. Now don't get me wrong, it looks nice. It does, okay? It looks very cool. The problem is, well, get to. But let's talk about the looks first. Let's start with positivity. Some sunshine, rainbows, and everything else in between. Little kittens, nice happy thoughts, etc, etc. So first things first, you have some combat shields. They look nice. I like these. I like shields that look plain because it gives me a chance to really give it my touch. You know, my flourishes for my legions. I like the fact that you can use. You've got two different toppers here. You got a traitor one. And you have a loyalist one, kind of cool. You know, you could even do loyalist traitors. You know, like a loyalist Iron Warrior army, and have the a loyalist topper. Or Emperor's Children's fans, give this a damn good bashing. You know, really tear it up and put it on top anyway. That would be really cool and very much in theme for the Emperor's Children. You have two banners. This one looks really cool. I like this. I like the extra design. You know, it's very robust. It looks kind of ultramarine to me, but this one to me looks better. This is a better looking banner. I prefer this one. I like this eagle and the snake as well, because that looks so cool. Now, that's very much Horus Heresy. The four shoulder pads, yeah, they look like shoulder pads. The heads look cool, but they do very much feel like it's an Iron Warrior's head and nothing else. Which is a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. I mean, they fit for Imperial Fist, probably, maybe White Scars and Ultramarines. But they're very much like Iron Warriors, you can see that. And they're not just because of the colour scheme. They have that very pragmatic feel to them. You have 3 unhelmeted heads, 2 power swords outside of sheaths, 1 attached to the arm, the other one free, and just a hand. 16 arms, a bolt pistol, and a sheath power sword. And, of course, their hands that hold the shields. Look, they look nice. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, okay? But this is, I'm trying to be objective here, and I really need to tell you the truth, but this is bad, and it's not fit for purpose. I don't know how Games Workshop do this, right? They manage to do not enough, and too much at the same time. I don't know how they do it, but they do it, and they can do it a lot. So let me get this straight. So basically, a Legion Command Squad has a minimum of 3. If you're getting this for a single Legion Command Squad, okay, fill your boots. Okay, you're going to have 7 models left over from your Tactical Marine Squad with no real purpose. I mean, you could just make the rest of your Command Squad just have bolters. Right? But why would you want to, and just the extra heads, why would you want to do that when you want your Command Squad to look extra special? You know? And make them look good and pretty. Extra weapons and stuff. You don't really want to give them what everyone else has. They're your command squad. They're the best of the best. They're the next to the Primarch sort of level, you know, next to your company commander and all that. They are the top guys. So if you do the basic, okay, you're going to have 3 shields left over because you need to have a banner, and that's okay. And well, the banner's actually in the right. The banner's in the correct arm, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you can have a shield and a banner as well. Which is cool. So you can have 2 or 3 shields left over. You can have most of the heads, but you know, heads can go on everything else anyway. Most of it, there's 16 arms, and that's to me just bizarre. You don't need 16 arms for a command squad because basically you need 6, so you have 10 left, or you need 20 not to have any left, but you are 4 short anyway. I mean, this is what I mean. Too much or not enough. And so if you do bare minimum, it will just basically cover what you need. But you want to do a full squad. So you need to buy 2, which is £56. £56, by the way, is the bare minimum you would need to spend, I found, to make a basic bitch command squad without the upgrade sprue or an extra box of Space Marines. And that was Fafnir Ran and the command squad. Convert Fafnir Ran into a normal Space Marine, give him a bolt pistol or something, and you're good to go. So that's not bad. But this, again, it's if you want to buy 2 of these, you're going to have to use all the shields. Fair enough. You can use most of the heads. But then you're going to have to come up with a second problem, and that's when you have to have, this is when it's not enough. There's not enough weapons here for your command squad if you buy 2 of these, because now you're going to have to buy the extra weapons to go with your command squad. Say, extra bolters, bolt pistols, power weapons, what have you. You're still going to need to get them to fully equip your squad. And that's one of the biggest problems here, in my opinion. But I shouldn't, if I want to get a full 10-man command squads, I'm a firm belief that it should be kit bashed. It should be made for you. You should, at least should have one commander kit bashed and converted for your army. I have one for my army. I have one for all of my armies, in fact. But like I said, this will not cover you for a full squad, unless you make them just basically normal tactical marines with a different head. But if you're going to do that, why even bother at this point? If you're like me, you probably have a dozen heads which you don't need anyway, and you can do it that way and make them look different. But command squads have a variety of weapons they can use. I'm just going to double check this, even though I've been reading it all day to make sure I got this video right, and I'm still going to probably be wrong. Command squads, command squads, command squads, command squads. There we go. Any model can take a sharpenable weapon. Power weapon, power fist, lightning claw, plasma pistol, boarding shield. And which is weird. Let's have a look. It does say combat shield. Any model in the unit may select a non-series box and a combat shield. 2 lightning claws as well. Combi bolter, Volkite charger, magna combi weapon, minor combi weapon. So you have lots of options here. So you basically have 2 chosen and a standard bearer. So Fafnir Ran, the guy in it, as well as in the box, in the kit, and your standard bearer. That's all you need. Or you can add the extra 6. But then if you get another box of these, you're going to have to get the extra weapons. And that's when it comes in weird, because let's say you buy a tactical marine box, okay? So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power weapons. So you're 2 short anyway, but you got a banner. There you go, there's it is. But now you have a squad of normal tactical marines which have just bolters, because you've used up all the special weapon, close combat weapons for your command squad. So you now need to, get your sergeant for that squad isn't going to look any different from any other squad. Again, this is just bizarre. It's not really fit for purpose. And so I was thinking, what else could I use the combat shields for? Breaches, I still need to buy bolters. And the only other unit I can really find that uses combat shields at all are the phalanx wardens. But if I get them, I'm still going to have to, if I get for them, I'm still going to have to buy 2 and the power axes on top, which is a problem. Where if I got, the phalanx wardens upgrade sprue, upgrade kit, which is basically everything you need to still buy 2 of them, which will be £60. I'm assuming this will be £28, by the way. So an extra £4, and then I have all the power axes, all the shields, and everything else I need. If you want this box because you want a command squad, just get the command squad. It is going to work cheaper. It's going to work out cheaper and better for you in the long run, because you're not going to have enough bits to make your command squad look good as a command squad, let alone anything else. And I think that's one of my biggest problems with this. You're going to have a very boring squad to use this properly. And that's just, to me, a problem. Anyway, this is just, like I said, I'm not impressed. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to be positive, but when I look at the rules and everything else to go with it, it just feels like it's a one-trick pony which has no real use even for that trick. It's a one-trick pony that's just died. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm disappointed. I wish it was better. If I was to improve this, I should actually finish off with this. If I was to improve this, I would have definitely added more power weapons to this. So more power swords. Something to make it that you could actually make the 5-man squad out of it with the power weapons and a power sword. So you could use it properly. Not have so few power weapons in this. Drop one of the banners. You don't need 2 banners. Yeah, they both look good. Choose one. Move on. Not so many arms. Because again, this is meant to be for... Why do you have 16 arms for 5... Well, basically 3 models, but 5 models? You don't need 16 arms for that. Okay, and yeah. More power weapons would have made it so much better. Drop the shield... drop the shoulder pads completely. They don't need to be there either. It's just a very wasteful sprue, in my opinion. It's not worth your money. If you want a command squad, buy one. And then just add it to any squad, because that's what all you're going to end up doing anyway. You're not going to get that much extra out of it. You're going to basically have the 3 commands, the 3 unit models for the command squad, plus the extra bolter guns, who are just tactical marines anyway. So not really much of a point. And okay, I'm done ranting. Okay, I was disappointed by this. I wanted to be. I mean, it's Iron Warrior colours. I love Iron Warriors. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry about the rant. I do apologise. See you all in the next one. Hope you have a good day and treat yourself. You guys are just great. Leave your comments down below. Let's have a conversation about this one. What you guys think. And I'll see you all in the next one. Links to Wayland Games down below as always. And there is link. We're up to 20% off your Warhammer. Free delivery after £20. There is also Forbidden Planet for comics, DVDs, manga, and all the cool stuff, toys, plushies, and there's my merchandise as well. And apparently I should mention my Patreon, but I don't care, you know that. I'd rather you treat yourself first than just giving me money. There's also a membership as well. Again, I'd rather you treat yourself. If you're going to help support the channel, go to one of the shops. Go there. Because I'd rather you get something than just giving me money. Bye bye.